What is good, friends, and welcome back. In today's video we will review some game replay. It's between S.30 with Ask versus Sand Squid Squad and WRK for the settlement capture. Alright, so let's comment on this failed jump. According to me, either the own commander blocked his base from deploying or Ghost moved slowly his howitzer to block the base. Maybe the commander lagged out, we don't know. Regardless, the result is the same. He will lose everything, and once the base deploys successfully, it is empty. Bad jump, it happened to everyone, I'm sure. We did this mistake at least once, and we all remember. Now they will conduct the oh no, they cannot. It looks like they are retreating to regroup. I see a little rally from Ask that will help Sand to survive, and however, I see a lot of air force from Sand. Right now, it's not only air superiority, it's air dominance. So they completely dominate the sky. That will be challenging, trying to deploy your fighters, as the enemy have so many fighters that will intercept your units. So not the best condition to defend. Sadly, it is what it is. You just have to play with the cards you have. Now we have another jumper. So S.30 may not be super active, but at least they have a handful of commanders trying to hold the line. Sand have a lot of jets in the sky, so they can bomb freely any units that oppose a threat. And this will be a difficult situation from S.30 to overcome, as you will constantly be targeted by bombers, as this guy always ultra trying to flee, but he will probably get blown up by those strong bombers supported by fighters. So let's not judge S.30 here, even if they do some bad play. They're still holding the line. They have 2 central command and 1 settlement to protect. They are in the retreat, so maybe they don't have the will to fight. Despite all this crappy situation, they still have some personnel trying to do their best to defend what they have left. So despite being outnumbered, S.30 still managed to make a small rally, not much but better than nothing. And for all you strong commanders out there that never consider sending your troops in a rally, you are missing an opportunity. Most of the time rallies are composed of decent units, but if you as a strong player have some boosted units with strong officers, you should contribute to the success of your alliance by sending your troops in rallies. That will help your team tremendously. Rallies are not only for weaker commanders. Strong whales should also send their troop to rallies. Now at this point, this Can commander is about to get siege. As Sen is doing the right thing, they have proper air cover to protect their group from bombers. They have a lot of tanking units, so they will blow up that base in a timely fashion. That was a clean burn, and I saw some commander here, Benjamin. He cast a tactic right on the money. I saw 1 troop getting deleted. Let's watch that replay. Benjamin cast the Hellfire tactic, aiming 3 units. 2 got severely damaged and 1 got totally destroyed. The perfect tactic cast at the right moment. So now that this base is gone, the sieging party will approach Johnson and Stark. They will creep slowly toward those 2 bases. There's no more rally in front of them, but Stark seems like he's ready to defend. He have some strong howitzers, and we have another rally from Ask hitting that group from the back. That will confuse the enemy a little bit. That will draw their attention as they expect the enemy coming at the front. Now they're getting hit in the back. And this will be a stressful situation as you want to protect those howitzers. Now that the focus have shifted in front of the sieging party, Stark will be loading his howitzers. He have plenty of room to maneuver. He will load the tactical skill to cast it on Benjamin and two of his friends. So look at this beautiful gameplay, well executed. Deleting one troop and badly damaging three. As the invaders are retreating, now is the good moment to attack those artillery. Just enough to damage them. You don't want to stick around as he's loading his skill. There you go. He deleted one troop. Now we have some rocket trucks. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, you saw that tactic cast? That was beautiful. Whoever is leading that artillery group in Sen is doing a fine job, trying to focus on many fronts as they're being harassed, and Banana will lose a main battle tank with a strong tactical skill, completely annihilating that unit. Well done. Another good play from Stark. And he's not done. He will cast his tactical skill on the howitzer instead of those armored. Well executed. Let's see this replay. Look and learn. He will ignore those two armor and attack the howitzer that is also attacking him, retreating in time. Beautiful. Bottom of your screen, Stark is using his main battle tank to degrade this rocket truck. Good play, good active defense technique. Pop quiz. Do you think Sen have enough to blow up that base? We will find out. A small mistake from that rally leader, and now that the group is getting shredded, another base dropped behind to block their retreat. It's not the end of the world at this stage of this conquest. However, when you ask yourself, do I have enough to blow up that base? Usually you don't. It's a sign that you should reevaluate the capacity of your army group. Regardless, it's good gameplay. A good play by Johnson. He will move his base to heal the central command as he expects his friend to blow up soon. He got a weaker base with almost no health point, so he will be the one holding the line. S.30 doesn't have enough air force to swat those bombers, so the plan B is to use those anti-tank gun in AA mode to repel the attack. And let's see if they can do a good job. I will comment on that sequence because I love this kind of scenario where you have to actively defend your base. This is where the enemy is not ready to destroy your base, but they just have some units around, and this is the perfect opportunity to degrade the enemy units. But with using a main battle tank, I don't see Johnson using his armor that often, and it's a missed opportunity in my opinion, because the armor serves two purposes: to harass the enemy and to add a layer of protection between the enemy and your artillery. Sen is knocking at the door of this commander Hiryu. He's buffing up. We barely had time to buff, then the enemy start the siege. Let's see how well he will defend. Ooh, not great. Oh, he instantly lost the rest of his HP. Wow, I've never seen a base die so quick. And now they are ready for Johnson. Johnson, I hope he have a better base. He's already buffed up. He doesn't have a full army and doesn't have full HP, but he does have a solid base. Now that Sen is slowly creeping toward him, I see plenty of howitzers, some decent tanking unit, so his time has come, and let's see how well he will resist. Let me say something real quick. I know you friends are in love with the howitzer. I see a lot of commander invested in that unit. They have 4, even 5 howitzer inside the base. But in this particular scenario, you need fast units. You need light tank, main battle tank, even maybe helicopter, but also don't neglect the rocket truck. Why the rocket truck? For one reason: mobility. When the enemy is slightly out of range, the mobility of the rocket truck will allow you to attack and retreat. Repeat this process. The howitzer is too slow. Even though you benefit from 1 extra grid range, sometimes you're still too far away to recall in time. So this Kiki guy and this K guy, they should have at least 1 fast unit. You see what I'm talking about? Alright, so now the siege has begun for Johnson. Let's see how he can cope against this massive siege. Oh, he's going down quick. He buffed up he added tactic. And, oh wow, 1 SOS. Okay, so he may survive. Or may not, depending if he have another SOS. He may. Oh, that was nice. So that second SOS was the solution to this problem. Now the sieging party will have to retreat, otherwise they will lose everything. If they did not lose everything already, yeah, it's not too late to save what you have. So that was a beautiful base defense from Johnson. I would like to have a look at that battle report. Oh, what do we have here? WRK just plugged their controller and they are ready for some action. Stark deploy his base just in time, and they're not waiting a second. Immediately lighting up that base. Will Stark be able to survive on this improvised siege? Looks like he failed to. Oh, what a missed opportunity. No tactic, no buff, no nothing. I swear, if he had a buff or a tactic, he could have survived that siege. That was in trouble if he had a little bit more HP left. Regardless, he did his best. I don't know, but I think that WRK wants to end Johnson's misery and his friend Stark by blowing those 2 remaining bases. Once again, they're not losing time. I like that. I don't understand why the sieging party is waiting for nothing. They have everything they need to blow that base up, and there you go. In a timely fashion, now they will blitz Johnson. He have like 15% left. Even though he have a strong base, he won't be able to resist that massive rally. assembled by WRK and Sen. So teamwork does the dream work. And let's see how Johnson, how long he will last against this massive army group. I am sorry if I'm out of frame for our friend Johnson. The siege got me by surprise, and now they're not wasting any second. They will blitz. Kiki seems to have a weaker base, so he's losing HP much faster. That looks like a clean burn. The sieging party didn't lose too much units, and there you go. Now for the pièce de résistance, we have two commanders left, K or K and Warpig. Let's see how well they fare against this massive rally. Warpig 83, the last man standing, and now the siege begin. He will cast the tactic on the wrong unit. Not too sure why he didn't cast the tactic on the tanking unit. The outcome will be totally different. There you have it, friends. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comment section if that video helped you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. That's it for today. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.